You know, when I looked up Short Leash and reached out, they were really responsive. They hit me right back. They said, come on down, and then I couldn't make it work. So a couple weeks later, I was able to get back out here. I'm very excited. So they don't just make hot dogs. They call them gourmet hot dogs, but the style which they do them is why we're really interested. They have a poutine dog on the menu with the gravy and the French fries. They also do a Frito Bandito, a Lady Bear, a Devil, a Cubano, which is, you know, one of my favorite things, pretzel dog, and this thing called the Polka Dog Casserole. So I don't know what to expect, but I know there's going to be hot dogs. I know there's going to be food. We're going to eat donuts, and we're going to get out of the desert because, Jesus Christ, it is hot today. El Jefe, what are you doing, man? Why do you keep sending me these places? Send me to New York next time. It's like 45 degrees at night there. Whew.
All right, we made it, and to say we are excited would be an understatement. This is a place that the food guy has been trying to get to now for over a month, and today we're gonna make it happen. You can see behind me that there is a small legion of food trucks, which is where Short Leash got its start. These guys were doing rollover donuts, Short Leash hot dogs. We're about to go in, we're about to stuff our face and figure out this week if we have found America's best hot dog on Behind the Dish with BallNine. I can't wait to get inside, meet Brad and everybody else, have a couple hot dogs, have a couple donuts, have a couple more hot dogs, and figure out if we finally found America's best hot dog. It's time to eat. All right, I'm gonna show you around this place. To say this place is awesome would be an understatement. You can see behind me, this is a wall of dogs, and it is endless. All of these dogs are sent in by guests. Selfishly, I've already emailed a picture of my dogs so they could get on the wall. They're wearing raincoats. El Jefe is gonna put it in the video. A foosball table, pool table, full bar, booths. They're just starting to get open again for customers to come inside. I know with the mandate that, you know, they weren't allowed to do that in downtown Phoenix, and luckily there's no one in here right now, so I don't have to wear a mask, but I wear one when I'm not. So if you look around this place, it's huge. Not only do they have the food trucks in the parking lot, but they also have local artists doing all these hot dog artworks around the place. The building's old school concrete. I could smell the hot dogs, and I gotta show you my favorite part of the whole place. So the bar side is where they do the hot dogs, but they also have this deli counter here with pastries, tons of them. So they make their donuts. I see a spicy Thai coconut. I see a cinnamon and sugar. They have a coffee station. This is gonna be, oh. They even have dog treats. All right, so this is it. I am sitting here with Brad Moore. I've met his wife. I've met some of the people working here. I've been inside. I've taken a tour. I've ordered hot dogs. I actually had to write them down this time because this list is insane. But first we're gonna ask Brad, so what started Short Leash? Like, what got you to want to start Short Leash Hot Dogs?
You know, we started the business a little over 10 years ago. We started as a food truck, just me and my wife. And it was, you know, coming out of the housing crisis, you know, in 2008, 2009. So we just started planning our little food truck and thought it would be a hobby and just to make some extra income, and took off from there.
Gotcha.
Yep.
And I saw the wall. I mean, you have awards from one end of the wall to the other, so it's working.
We have been very fortunate, yes.
Awesome. And she was telling me about, so we ordered something called the Bear Dog. The Bear Dog is peanut butter, smoked Gouda, bacon, barbecue sauce, Cracker Jacks, and she recommended it with a spicy link. How did you guys come up with this thing?
So years ago, we were invited to do a hot dog topping contest for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Okay.
And their players were the judges, and they invited us and some other Valley chefs here in town. And so Kat, in her infinite wisdom, just thought, you know what, let's do a baseball theme, you know, 7th inning stretch song, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. So we said those are going to be two ingredients that we have to incorporate. And so after taste testing about 100 different variations, this is what we came up with, and it's dynamite good.
Yeah, see, and I think I eat a lot of hot dogs. So this thing sounds awesome. It, you know, she said it's now the unofficial hot dog of the Diamondbacks. Plays into it. We also ordered an olive today. The olive has fried green tomatoes, arugula, corn, avocado, bacon, ranch, and we're doing this with 100% all beef. And we're doing a poutine dog, which is going to have French fries, cheese curds, and gravy.
Now I got to ask you, some of the names for these things, I was going through before I came, the Oliver, the Igby, the Ico. Where'd you guys come up with these names?
So all the hot dogs are named after our dogs or family dogs. It was just kind of a fun thing we did, and we actually, for many years, we did a social media campaign where people would submit pictures of their dogs. Okay. We'd create a combination, name it after them. And there are a few on the menu that were just like fan favorites that people loved, and so they're there forever.
That's awesome. Yeah. The other thing I noticed about this place, from your shirt to the pictures on the wall, is the artwork here is insane. Where did you get all this stuff?
You know, so we did a really cool thing. We got a whole bunch of graphic artists here in town, and we said, hey, you guys create posters for us, and the only thing we ask is that you use this colorway, and then like sky's the limit. They can be as creative as they want to, and so you know it's kind of eclectic looking, but it also looks like it's got a theme because the colors all match and kind of coordinate.
I was walking around the Godzilla hot dog. Yeah. I mean, some of the stuff is awesome, and you know, as I travel, I see a lot of cool stuff. But this place is got to be number one when it comes to decoration and just the feel. This is the kind of place you want to hang out, watch a game, and eat a hot dog for sure.
Good.
So, if there's anything you want to tell the world out there about Short Leash Hot Dogs, and we're going to get to the donut part too, but about Short Leash Hot Dogs, you only get one hot dog. What do you come in? What are you eating?
You know, I always steer people to the bear. Once you order it,
I got one of those.
You know, it's one of those things where it's been on the cooking channel a couple times. Huffington Post called it one of the 5 sandwiches you got to try before you die. So it's kind of one of those where I think it's one of those signature hot dogs where, you know, it leaves a good impression.
To be honest with you, I'm eating hot dogs while I'm here, but I'm taking a box of donuts with me. So this is Brad. I'm Michael, your food guy, and we're about to eat hot dogs. So stay tuned, stay hungry, get ready. All right, when I was a kid, my mom used to always tell me my eyes were bigger than my stomach. And today, I might have bit off a little more than I could chew and definitely more than I could swallow. But I'll tell you what, it looks like it's gonna be worth it. So we're not gonna find any hot dog buns today, but we are gonna find these delicious looking non-breads. The first hot dog we are doing is going to be the bear. So this thing is the one with peanut butter, Cracker Jack, smoked Gouda, bacon, barbecue sauce, the award winner. I don't even know where to start with this thing. Man, that's delicious. It's one of those things where you see it on paper, you're trying to figure out how it works, and then you eat it and you realize they've literally hit a home run. Now, they suggested this Rattler, grapefruit kind of beer. You know, the food guy's not a big beer guy, but he can drink these things all day. All right, next up, we are doing crispy dogs. So these things are fried in corn tortillas. They come with dragon sauce, which is sriracha, which if you know me, you know I love. A little bit of mayo and instant coffee. So kind of an interesting combination. Oh my God. And they're stuffed with jalapeno cheese. These things are delicious. Unique. And I could eat a ton of these. Wow. What a great idea, man. Everything's good here. From the dog itself to the toppings, we're 2 for 2. Third on the list today, we are doing the olive. I want you guys to see this thing. So this thing has fried green tomatoes, arugula, corn, avocado, bacon, ranch, everything. Everything you can want in a hot dog and a bunch of stuff you didn't know you want, but you need. I don't even know. These things are huge, man. I'm gonna go in from the side. Wow. How awesome is that? How many fried green tomato hot dogs have you eaten? This is my first. And this is delicious. And last, but definitely not least, because this is the one that got my attention. This is the one that made me want to come here originally. I lived in Idaho a few years. Poutine was a huge deal. This poutine has French fries, cheese curds, gravy. Plus we went with the jalapeno cheese dog on there, the non-bread. This was the one that kind of started the journey here. Oh, man, another one where you don't even know where to start. Look at this thing. Like, how do you eat this thing? You just pick the fries off one at a time? My God, this is good. Wow. 4 for 4, man. These things are a home run.
So they say one man's trash is another man's treasure. And if you look over my shoulder, you get to see an old school baseball scoreboard. Now, I asked Brad where this thing came from, and he told me it was just here when we bought the building. We're going to talk about a win. It's not the only win we had today. The other win we had today is with hot dogs. These are the best hot dogs I've ever eaten in my life. They're unique, they're creative, they're tasty, they're consistent. You couldn't ask for more. I repeat, if you're in Phoenix, come see these guys. These are award-winning hot dogs for a reason. The people are great. The place is cool. The food's amazing. These are Oscar winners. This is our #1 spot until somebody knocks them off. It's always a competition. BallNine, Behind the Dish, the food guy, and we'll see you next week. Hot dogs. We're not doing the hot dog thing anymore? Desert thing? It's over? Oh, good. It's so hot out there. I can fit my